everyone, and let me pull this closer. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Finn Invasion podcast. I am very sorry that this episode is late. Some of you know I was sick over the weekend. I had a 103-degree fucking fever, which is insane. I don't know how I beat that out in 2 days. I guess I'm just built different. I guess I'm just a #savage. Also, if at any point you hear any random outbursts in the background, it is because my best friend Joey is still in my room on his computer. We're just working separately on our own creative thing. Today I am drinking Smirnoff Ice Pineapple Lemonade. That being said, yes, welcome back to the Finn Invasion. I'm your host, Autumn Finn. And so my original plan was to do 3 episodes per month that were with guests and then just 1 solo episode. But my first episode, which was just me by myself talking to you guys, did really, really well. Or like, not numbers wise, but it got a lot of like reactions that were kind of humbling for me and like a little bit overwhelming almost. One coworker actually told me that certain parts of the podcast like almost made her cry, and people were saying that it was very relatable, and I got really vulnerable and like emotional, and I kind of just wanted to get back on here and talk about some other things that I felt mattered to me, and I thought that could hopefully be relatable. So I have my notes right here, and I mean, the reactions that I got, like, first of all, people were complimenting my voice, which thank you very much. That is very kind. Maybe I sound a little bit different in person. But speaking of the difference between podcast Autumn and in real life Autumn, there's not much of a difference, but let me go to, here we go. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about my flaws and my strengths. I want to create something. I wrote down some of my goals for this podcast. I want to create something that is just like bursting with with positivity and encouragement, and is just doing good for the world and helping people. And it seems like I've done that on a very small scale so far, which means it can only go up from here. I want to touch on something that has been not bothering me, but I've found kind of fascinating. And so, yeah, something that people have been saying to me has been like, oh, like, you're so different on the podcast. Like, you sound so serious. And a long time ago, I remember, because I talked about, like, how I get called annoying a lot and how people say that I, like, talk too much and I'm kind of quote unquote extra, that's what they say. I remember a long time ago, one of my friends said to me, she was like, on a day when I was like kind of just a different version of myself, I was just kind of quiet. I wasn't like, or when I was talking about something kind of serious, or I was opening up about something personal. And she was like, see, like, this is how people, this is the side of you people should be seeing. Like, this is the real you. And I'm like, the real me. Those were the words. And I wrote down something here. That's a really confusing thing to say to someone. Like, taking one aspect of who they are, taking one side of themselves and being like, oh, this is the real you. Like, this is just who you are. If someone sees a certain aspect of your personality that they like better than the other side, or that they're more comfortable with, and they insist that that is all you are, they are like trying to make you believe that you're a less dynamic person than you actually are. Everyone has different sides to them. Everyone is a multidimensional human being. We are all multifaceted, and we have like different parts of our identity, and yet somehow people will like pick and choose certain parts of us and be like, oh, this is, if they like that part of you better, they're like, oh, this is the real you. Like, why don't you show the real you? Everyone has their quiet sides and their softer sides and their louder sides, everyone. And so it's like, I think we should give people more credit for, you know, being dynamic people. So to anyone out there who's wondering like, which side of me is real? When I'm in person or when I'm at work, you know, this is specifically to my coworkers who are maybe a bit taken aback by this sort of more laid back version of me. I don't always want to open up and be emotional at work, obviously. I don't think that's even really encouraged. Also, I think that the other side of me, maybe it's like a coping mechanism for me just wanting to like have fun and like be goofy and kind of loud. Like, I don't have to be like this all the time in order to be validated or in order to be liked. Or I guess I do, because people seem to be more receptive to this side of me. But again, everyone has different sides to themselves. So that was something that I wrote down that I just felt like getting out there. The quiet version of me is certainly less obnoxious and less overwhelming. But that doesn't mean... But I mean, how would it be if I was like this all the fucking time? Always dead serious and always like quiet and no, like... And then on days when I am like this, if I'm too quiet, people will be like, are you okay? I'm like, first of all, no, I'm never okay. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, it's just, I'm like, yo, what do you want, man? Anyways, so that was one of the things that I wanted to touch on and address the people who are wondering why I'm so different. You know, I am at home right now. I have the liberty and like the freedom to just kind of go on a stream of consciousness and kind of monologue away on thoughts that would require like sitting at a table and having a full-on conversation at work. And I can't really do that because I'm too busy, you know, working. And so I think it only makes sense that I would be just trying to do my job there while also being kind of a goofball, which I am. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my week last week was amazing. I went to an incredible concert. The Hales is who I saw. And and I invited them to come on my podcast and one of their opening acts, The Forum. Holy shit. I want to go back in time to that night. What a great fucking show. I just remember, holy shit, I remember being in the audience and I remember when the Hales were on, I was like, I believe in nothing, I believe it's something. Oh my God, you guys, if you haven't listened to that band, let me tell you what, you are missing out. That was such a good show. Oh my God, I want to go back. I want to go back in time. What a great night. Also, the whole crowd, everyone in that building, vibe. Total vibe. When I went to see, let me tell you what, small venue, here's some advice. If you're ever going to go to a concert, if you've never been to a concert before and you want to go to a concert, small venues, small bands, intimate venues, you need to, I'm telling you, you guys. Okay. So, every time I have been to a small venue, here are my favorite venues. I love the Abbey in downtown Orlando. Always been a vibe. Every single person I've ever met there has been fucking phenomenal. I love the Masquerade, which is in underground Atlanta. So if you're ever in Georgia, if you're ever stopping by there, incredible shows. That's where I met my favorite band. It was the best day of my fucking life. Then we've got, I love the Abbey. I just went to Will's Pub. That was last week when I saw the Hales. So great. I love that venue, nice and small. Where else? Why am I blanking on places? I'm going to the Conduit, like, next week. How the fuck am I? Oh, the Hinao Center. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hinao. The Crowbar in Tampa is pretty fun. I don't know why there's other. Sorry, God damn it, I love the Abbey. But now I love Will's Pub. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. I really like Will's Pub. So small, such a great spot. But anyways, coming up this Sunday. Oh, before I get to that, yes, let me finish my story. So I went to see the Hales, and I bought the tickets like so last minute. I bought them on a Sunday, and then the show was on Wednesday. That's when I like found the band. And I was like, oh my God, I need to message these guys. Like, I need to go see them. Holy shit. And I go. Sure enough, blew me away. They were so good. And then, yeah, the Forum, one of their opening acts, so good. I remember, like, I was standing next to these two other girls that I had just met because everyone there's a fucking vibe. And I look at them, and the first like guitar strum that they did, I look over at the two girls I was with, and I'm like, oh, these guys are good. Like, I just knew that they'd be good. And I was right, because I always am. Let me drink to that. Anyways, so the one time, I forgot what venue I went to see Churches at, but I went to go see Churches. They're like a Swedish, I think they're from Sweden, right? So they're foreign in some way, but they're like electro pop. Take care to bury all that she can. Take care to leave a trace of a man. Oh, wait, no. If you know a song, it's probably like, and the mother we share will never keep them from falling. Very good band. The show that I went to, as you can imagine, I mean, Churches are a big indie band, like big in the alternative scene. Not a vibe. The show was great. The show was phenomenal. The crowd, not a vibe. I forgot. Was it at Hard Rock Orlando? I don't think it was at Hard Rock. It was some venue. I can't believe I don't remember, but it was lame, and people there were awkward, and people there were so sloppy drunk. If you're gonna be a sloppy drunk, at least be fun and not creepy. Am I right? Anywho. So, yeah, very excited to interview those bands. I've got them both lined up. They have been following through with message. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Oh, my God. I'm recording this on my iPad right now. Sorry, Joey. And then my iPad, like, fully almost fell. Okay. All right. Let me adjust it to where it looks the same again, hopefully. Okay. I kicked the table that it was on. That was a huge mistake. I swallowed shampoo. I'm probably gonna die. It smelled like fruit. That was a lie. Okay, is this good? Is this where it was at? I hope so. Anyways, but yeah, so I've been in touch with some local bands also to get on the pod, and I've been really happy with like the marketing that I've been doing lately, and my business cards. Oh, if you could see my business cards, you guys. Oh, huh? Did you say show them? I can't get up. You would have to bring them to me. There's some right there. Sitting up there on my bureau. But while he's grabbing that for me. Thank you, Joey. You're an angel. Careful not to spill anything. Him and I are both having a Smirnoff. Thank you. Just in case to anyone who hasn't seen them, my sick, beautiful fucking business cards. I wonder if I can I get that in focus? Do you know the Wi-Fi? And then again, guys, look at this. Gorgeous. I'll have to insert a picture. And then that's the barcode. Pretty sick. Pretty sweet. But anyways, so upcoming this Sunday is Autumn Finn's birthday. I'm going to be 26 years old. I want to throw up. It doesn't feel right. I don't want to be 26. I want to be 23 forever. It should have been called Forever 23, not Forever 21. 23, oh my God, what a sick year. That was the best fucking year of my goddamn life. What a great ass year. Yeah, so my friend Katie is driving down on the, what day? On the 11th, I think. And then I'm having a little party with just some close friends on the 14th. It's going to be great. And then I'm seeing my mom and my sister on the 8th, which is my actual birthday. I'm a Libra. Sorry, I'm reading a text. Anyways, my bad. Y'all caught me smiling. Okay, let's see here. My flaws and strengths. And then I was maybe gonna talk about some of my lyrics. I could probably do that. I wanted to get vulnerable on here. And then I have a little bit of a call to action at the end of this that I want you guys to kind of participate in. Let's see. Okay. So I express myself, like my serious side, through my song lyrics most of the time. And so like that's where sort of my my serious side comes out the most. And I kind of didn't realize until looking back at it, but like most of my songs that I've written are like so sad. And Joey's nodding to me. They're very sad. And even if I wrote them in like a happy way, meaning like, also I could have maybe even written them in like a happy time of my life, but maybe that's just the outlet for my sad emotions. And then I can express my happy emotions in other ways, in other like forms of art. Like for instance, the fucking podcast. But I think I'm going to read you guys lyrics to one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's my go-to one, or maybe how about this? I'm going to read you guys some lyrics from one of my favorite songs because I think it's just so solid. It has a lot of legs. Meaning like, I just think it's so well structured and like balanced. I'm going to read you the hook. It's a very good hook. It's very relatable. So it goes, and I'm not going to sing it to you. Sorry, guys. It goes, and what I absolutely hate to say is that I'm actually just afraid of happiness because it's change. Does it even matter if I'm brave? It's a trap, not an escape, because more fears still always await right after each one I face. Joey, in the background, you were supposed to go, whoo! I hate you. that was so lackluster. But yeah, so it's about how, you want to know the craziest part is that I think I wrote this at a time when I wasn't even really that sad. I think I can always tap into those emotions because they're always just bleeding under the surface of my fucking mind and my heart. I can always just tap into my sadness because it's just so poignant and it has so much substance, and it's so like just a festering, firing ball of depression and mania and depression-weshy. Manic depression-weshy, got that bipolar-woly, got that PTS diddly-dee, ADH diddly-dee. Know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I guess I'll read you another line from it, but I originally wanted to keep this on the low before, just in case I ever actually sung and recorded this song one day. But so I'm giving you guys an exclusive. But this is all very revealing and very like what's the word? Very vulnerable and very like telling to sort of how I'm feeling. Like, I think this is all very revealing. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I think it's just revealing. Yeah, this is very stripped down and sort of exposes like a lot of my feelings. So one of the verses is, I try to only let self-destructive thoughts in edgewise. I guess every mechanism of defense all have unexpected deadlines. Mechanism of defense, as in like defense mechanisms, they have a deadline because like you can only make so many jokes about your trauma before you actually have to face your trauma head on for what it actually is, if that makes sense, which it does. Yeah, I don't want to spoil any of the rest of it, but I will read you. Oh God, no, that one's too sad. Damn. I can't help but question, maybe this isn't happening. No, I can't spoil that one either. Sorry, guys. I know I'm bouncing around a little bit. I know what I'll do. So, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about me because I love talking about myself. No, that's not true. I want to talk about some of my flaws because I think it's important to like address those. I had therapy the other day. I'm technically like doing like phone call sessions with a therapist. The first one was fine because there's just like the background information, right? Like they're just getting to know you a little bit, get your history. And the second one, she was asking about like my week or whatever. And oh my God, what an awkward fucking I did not know what to talk about. Like I was just getting over being sick, right? Like I was off from work. I was on the tail end of like my fever. And I was just like, can you just ask me questions? Like, I was like, I don't know how to direct this, like steer this conversation. So I didn't know what to do. And there's just so many awkward silences. And she was like, what kind of things do you want to work on? Right? Like what things do you want to improve on? And I was like, I just want to be the best person that I can be. I mean, but that's so vague, right? I want to talk about some of the things that I think I've improved on this year and, you know, what I've sort of still need to work on. Some big changes that I made. They say that like the way that your room looks shows like the state of your environment reflects the state of like your mind, where your mind is at. So if your room is really, really messy and cluttered, it's because your brain is cluttered, or like you're very disorganized and everything. That can be a reflection of like your mental state. And bitches, I'm just saying, my room is clean. I've been keeping my room clean. I make my goddamn bed every single day. My dad, like, he's not used to seeing my room so clean. And there was a day when he didn't know that I was at work. And then he looked at my... I forgot his exact text, but he texted me something like, hey, I looked in your room this morning and your bed was made and it was all clean. So I'm wondering if you got kidnapped. Okay. No worries, Joey. But sorry, guys, it was Joey. Yeah, so that's something I'm like proud of myself for. I'm trying to work on my temper. To Autumn, you have a little bit of a temper. No, I don't. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think I remember at one point I was like talking to myself or talking to someone. And maybe I was talking to myself. I talk to myself a lot. Isn't that right, Autumn? You damn right it is. You know what? And that's actually good for you. And I don't mean talking to yourself in a fucking crazy way. I mean talking to yourself as in like words of affirmation to yourself in the mirror, like self-affirmations, getting to know your fucking self, okay? Not in like an actual psychotic way. I mean, I do it in a psychotic way, of course, but that's just because I'm me. Cheers. Cheers to whoever's watching the video version of this. Let's cheers through the camera. Didn't that feel good? Wait, no. Wait, let's try again. Ching-a-ling, cling, ching. Whatever. So, I'm not good at keeping track of the motherfucking thoughts. Oh, right. Yeah, at one point, I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, God, I'm like such a deeply like angry, resentful person. And I was like, when did I become this way? Like, when did I become this person? And it is because of like past trauma. Don't smile at me. It's okay. You can respond. I'm very comfortable with you here. I love you, Joey. Joey, do you love me too? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, Joey and I just tried to record an episode and just like the vibes were not there. He had smoked a little bit of the devil's lettuce, and so that by the way is marijuana. Imagine I have to bleep that out or I'll lose potential sponsors. I don't know. Oh, okay, you're smoking it now. I just saw smoke appear in my bedroom. Okay, yeah. Thanks for asking. No, I'm kidding. You already asked. So I can be a little bit defensive. My coworkers know this. I'm easily distracted. I can be a little bit impatient. But I have spent a long time beating myself up for my flaws. And as we all know, everyone has flaws. an Odoi. And so I think I need to just kind of chillax on that a little bit and just look at the things that I'm improving on, like the cleaning the room thing.
I'm also on that.
Yeah, I'd be on that, and I'm decorating it. It's important to have your environment reflect your personality and reflect your state of mind, and I'm keeping a creative environment in my bedroom, and that's how it looks. And it's sick. And it took a really long time for me to feel comfortable in my own bedroom, and now I finally do, and it's all nice, and I have a big stuffed SpongeBob in the corner over there. Y'all can't see it, but I can, and that's all that matters. Anyways, so what I want you guys to do, and maybe I should keep this for the end of the podcast, or maybe this can be like a shorter episode. This can be, how about this? Maybe this will be just like a micro episode, because again, I am so sorry that this is late, but again, 103 degree fever is no joke. And maybe I'll do like because my episodes are supposed to come out on Sunday, but this Sunday's my birthday. So maybe I'll do a birthday special episode. Or maybe I'll do a double episode this week. Maybe I can do one episode today and then another episode in a week to make up for it, and to make up for the fact that this one is going to be a little bit shorter. I'll try to keep this one at like 35 minutes, maybe 40, who knows. But I want everyone to comment wherever you're watching this. If you're watching it on Instagram, if you're watching it on YouTube, comment 3 things that you did this past year from the beginning of 2023 to now, October. I'm recording this on October 3rd. Comment 3 things you did that you are very proud of. Whether it is proud of yourself for doing, whether it's something as simple as like keeping your room clean, for instance, like that's one thing I've been proud of, or something really big, like maybe you reconnected with someone you had a falling out with who you really missed, and you told them how you felt, and you told them that you missed them. Maybe you gave a really big apology. Maybe you forgave someone's really big apology, and that took a lot of strength in you to forgive someone. That's something to be proud of. Apologizing and forgiving are 2 like very powerful things, in my opinion. I know I'm kind of going off track here. Sorry. I kind of want to. I kind of whipped through. I thought this would take a longer time to talk about. I kind of whipped through everything I wanted to fucking say. I'm sorry, guys. I think that might be it. I think I might have to cut it off at a little under 30 minutes. I guess the way that I can end this, I'm really excited for. Let me give you the list of people that so far have agreed to like come on. So I am seeing next week this band called Montra. I think they're just one of the opening acts for the band. Give me a sec. Who the fuck are they opening for? Give me a minute. I know Maggie is going to play, and I know one of the people in that band, the drummer. Let's see. The Steel Crows and Maggie. Yes, they're playing at the Conduit. You guys should all go. $10 advance. That is cheap. $10 advance. Fuck yeah. Wednesday, October 18th. Everyone go. Support your local bands with Caliber and Montra. Yeah, so I'm going for Montra and Maggie. Those are the goats. Y'all should go. And so I'm having Montra on, and a band that did just get back to me. Holy crap. I'm very excited about this. Internet Islands. Great. Phenomenal. Listen to this. Let me play you a little bit of. I cannot believe these people responded to me. Ready? And the girl who's singing is fine as fuck, dude. She. I'm just saying. Oh my God. And her voice is beautiful. She responded. She goes, "Hey, Autumn. I'm the drummer from the band. I'll share your content with the rest of the mates and try to get an answer back with them in a week. Sometime before a gig on December 12th may work. more likely in the new year. Love your content. They said love the content. I said, bitch, I love the content you're putting out. Holy crap. I'm interviewing pretty soon. Sometime maybe around Thanksgiving. I'm interviewing my longtime, I guess we were friends when we were younger, that I've known since like elementary school, named Brendan, who is an actor. Yeah, he'll be my first actor on the pod. Holy crap. And then Systematic replied to me. That's a local band. Holy crap. They are very good. Cannot believe they got back to me. So sick. Very excited for the future of everything. Okay, so I want everyone to, this is my call to action at the end of this. I want everyone to comment 3 things that they did so far this year that you are very proud of. Oh God, I was gonna ask I think I want to have this what's it called, this segment where I say like, does anyone in the galaxy feel the same way, and I state like a feeling that I've been going through, or maybe a thought that I had that I was like, is anyone else feeling the same way? And I think I know what I want to say. Does anyone else in the galaxy, in this world, in this galaxy, have like really vivid daydreams, and you just kind of like, when you go for a walk or something, like when I was living in my mom's old neighborhood and I would go for walks, I would just have my headphones on listening to music, and I would just daydream the fuck out, like just imagining entire like fake scenarios in my head about like things that like dreams coming true, like working with bands and like making cool music videos, and like what else, like imagining like being in movies and stuff, and like just different projects I want to be a part of, and like all this like magical stuff, like dreams for the future. Does anyone else have really, really vivid daydreams that you just get like fucking lost in? Or is that just me? So, holy crap. Does anyone else in the galaxy feel that way? And when I say vivid daydreams, I mean like dangerously, like long-lasting daydreams that you like actively go into. Like you choose, like you enter it, like you're listening to a song and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna imagine a full ass myself in a music video for this. So yeah, that's my call to action. Does anyone else in the galaxy feel that way? And then 3 things that you're proud of that you've done this year. So sorry that this is late, sorry this is a short episode, but thank you guys so much for listening. I promise there will be more content soon, hopefully maybe even someday, but before Sunday, and maybe I can put out another episode on Sunday on my birthday. Pardon the burp, sorry. But yeah, so I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. Hope you guys did not get a 103-degree fever over the weekend like myself. Hope you guys have a great day. And remember, if you feel like you don't fit into this planet, don't worry, you are out of this world. Peace out, guys.